Hey everyone, good evening. It's Brenda here with Horse Sense Healing with another episode of Living Your Grit with Grace. And today I've been thinking about it's time for winter preparation. So that means firewood and hay and property maintenance and fixing things and running business and taking care of commitments and. And I began to feel really tired. And I didn't sleep well last night, so I was feeling like I'm just done for the day. And then the little voice in my head said, oh no, but you have too much to do. You have to work tonight. And I got to thinking, wow, there is that old tape again. As we caregivers and helpers and healers and kind-hearted people who do too much for so many, and maybe it's just for ourselves, but there's this drive that we have to do it all, and then we get exhausted, and then we feel guilty for being exhausted, and we push on through and do it anyway. So anyway, I started thinking about that and how in a lot of the professions that a lot of you sensitive people are doing requires, it's very demanding. And then you have your lives and your families, and perhaps you have children, and and what you really want is to feel refreshed and restored and rested and inspired. That's what I want. That's what I want. So what gets in our way of that? It's that old mindset that there's way too much work to do, to stop. There's way too much to be done. Too many people need help. I can't afford to stop and take a break, that kind of thing. No one else can do it but me, but you, that kind of thing. If you don't do it, who will? Or they won't do it right, or if you do stop, then you might distract yourself and check out, maybe on Facebook, and drift off. And maybe that's okay. But what if you adopted a new mindset? What if you took on the mindset and remembered that in order to help others, you must put your own oxygen mask on first? What if you gave yourself permission to pause? That it's okay to pause, that you're worth pausing. And you know that if you don't care for yourself, you're surely not going to be there as much and doing a good job or being with someone as much as you could be if you stopped and took a break. You would be able to set boundaries. Understand that boundaries are not only a good thing to do, they're necessary for your own self-care and your own well-being. Laying ourselves out on the track to be run over, perhaps we learned that that's the role that we needed to play, that we're maybe not a doormat, but bearing the cross all the time and taking care of everything while others either aren't available, can't help, won't help, whatever it is, whatever that is. So what do you need to do? Well, adjust your expectations of yourself, and understand that you matter. Begin to adopt, even if you have to fake it till you make it, the idea that you matter. That your own happiness, your own inspiration, your own restoredness matters. It matters. So fill your own tank first. So for myself tonight, this is it. I'm not working anymore tonight. I was going to do a lot more, but tonight I'm going to rest and just chill and maybe read a book. So thank you for hanging out with me on another episode of Grit with Grace. Tonight, the grit was feeling like you have to do it all, carry all the burdens, do all, never take a break. And the grace is giving yourself some grace. Yeah. Understanding, giving yourself permission to pause. So thank you, and thanks for joining me. I'll see you again tomorrow.